So I'm told that in this community, people have the ability to die and come back 7 times. Yes, they die and then they resurrect and come back 7 times. This is not reincarnation. This is somebody, full-grown man, dying and having the ability to come back again alive up to 7 good times. Surprise?
You know anybody who don't die come back before?
Yes, I will tell you the people where my ears, my eyes see them.
We are currently moving to the house of one of the men who died and come back again.
In this video, we'll be investigating that to find those who have died and come back, to find the ritual, the power that they use to do this, and to interview the people of the community. Wondering where I am? Well, I am currently in a community located inside Kanke local government area of Plateau State, middle belt of Nigeria, or some people like to call Northern Nigeria. And this story, if it becomes true after my investigation, will probably shatter everything you have believed about life.
This phenomenon is called Tuput, and it's an ancient secret practice and initiation among the Angas people of Plateau State, Nigeria. However, it is not open to every Angas person, but to a selected few that are custodians of this powerful ritual. People are either born or initiated into it, and it is said to work by forbidding unnatural death that involves spilling of the fellow's blood to the earth. That means if the fellow with this Tuput is killed as a result of gunshot or accident or the likes, which are non-natural cause of death, as long as this fellow's blood touches the earth, he automatically disappears and returns back to his family. However, there is also a caveat, and that I will explain later.
As it stands today now, me and you day now, you know anybody who don't come back?
Yes, I will tell you the people where my ears, my eyes see them.
You know them?
I know them.
They exist?
They're still alive.
They're there for you?
Then no, you're not going to see them here. But
So
they're
where
there
they-
for this town.
You know anybody who don't die come back before? You know?
I will never say yes,
Yes or no?
Yes. That is it. I will never say yes or no.
I know.
Since from our forefathers, you get Tuput. Tuput means if they kill you for another place, you come back home.
Okay.
That's what we call Tuput.
Okay.
So we still make use of it.
They say they used to put in them.
And still use it.
Okay, so to put, then they burn you inside them. I mean, a charm.
Natural.
Na charm. Okay, now everybody get them, but not just some
no,
people.
No, be everybody.
What you believe say they exist?
We see them now. We see
How you
some
take
of,
see them? How you
some,
take?
some of our people, Boko Haram kill them.
Okay.
So they can't reach.
So how you take no say the person don't die? How you take conscience?
They will tell you for the day.
Who go tell you?
The people where they travel with them.
Okay.
So from there you tell them, make them no talk, make it they just bury them, then it's finished.
They go bury the person there.
Yeah.
They go bury the person there.
And
He go say appear here.
You still appear.
How is that possible?
That is from our forefathers. That's what we know.
The person will confirm am. Say that person don't die. Go see come here, still see the person.
And he go still come meet them.
The person go say they live in life.
And he still live a life.
So you
because if in our land, if you used to put, if you die like this, no go do. But if they kill you, your blood.
Oh. Okay. I don't understand. If your blood pop for guy, you go come back or you don't come back.
You come back.
Okay,
but
so
if your blood never come up,
you know come back. So if you just die normal like sickness, you die.
No,
Okay, if not like accident or this thing,
yeah.
you go come back. You truly believe say it's in this?
It's happened. Truly, myself. There is a rule whereby when you die and you come back, you will never enter your room direct.
Okay.
That's why any that room, any that house that have that, you hear me? Any time and any moment they will go and look that room, set whether somebody, even as far as we that we are going bush to catching dogs, when as far as if our house have it.
So it is said when this fellow with Tuput dies, the information is not expected to be leaked to the entire village, but to a selected few men in the family. And secondly, no one is expected to cry, And lastly, women are also not expected to be told of the incident to avoid them crying or shouting or leaking it to the general public. As long as this is obeyed, the fellow will immediately return back to his family and appear in a certain room from which he will be cared for weeks before he's being led back into the public. To investigate further, I decided to find someone who has this Tuput power for real and has died and come back physically. So going to find this man turns out to become a very bad idea, and I'm going to explain much later.
So we are currently moving to the house of one of the men who died and came back again, trying to see if we can see the man. So these things are like a secret, so they don't reveal it and all of that, but some of the men in the community know some of these people. So we are trying to see how we can stylishly find them and ask them.
Some of the things that even happens in real life, that when they take person back, not say like people that live in the cities.
Yes.
There is no how they live all this time.
No, they don't. No. So we have traced the man to his farmland. We are told that the very man who died and came back in the farm. So now we are tracing to his farm. That's all the writing says. So I just landed this farm, huge farmland. And this is a farm where one of the very man who they said died and also came back to life and have done that twice now. He's currently farming, and these things are secret. It's not something that is known by everyone. So only a few people that know. So this guy has brought me here now. He knows. So I have asked him to go and call the man. He's going down there to go and call the man. Of course, I'm not stupid. I'm not just going to ask the man, did you die and come back? These documentaries are not easy. Please do hit the like button and let me know what you think in the description. By the way, this place is beautiful. So these are some of the real authentic African stories that will never get documented or never are not documented because of different beliefs people have. People believe, some believe this is demonic, others believe this is satanic, others believe it is forbidden, and others believe it should never be mentioned or be talked about. So it is one of the reasons why, and others don't even have the ability or thought about documenting these things. But documentary is great. It's good to document knowledge that we have for the unborn generation. And if this world still exists the next 200 years, imagine someone like me, nobody will even know I passed through this world. So this is the man that is coming, so. Yes, sir.
So it should be
So this very man we are talking to is said to have died and come back, and for privacy's sake, I decided not to film his face. However, I requested if he can explain to me how it works and if he knows anyone that can do such rituals for others who may need it.
What did they talk about now? That distance. Now for a house for village, then they get that kind of thing. Now from us, then they go find that help. Then they carry.
Oh, so he knows he help.
Seem like this one, saying collecting.
Maybe. I'll be 6, 5.
6 there.
5, 6, okay. So I'll come with him so you explain for us. All right. Thank you. Well done.
So essentially, we agreed to meet with this man by 6 p.m. in his house. So why did I say it was a very bad idea? So you see, what really happened was that immediately we finished speaking with this fellow and agreed with him to meet him by 6 p.m. The moment we left there, just 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, as we just climbed our back, as we moved, we were accosted by a large group of men with cutlass and knives. This Angasipo, they came after me and the bike guy, and we are shouting and hitting me, hitting us, and all of that. You know, it was just God's intervention that someone did not actually, hit me with a knife or something. And it was really, really crazy because I could not even think, because they took my bag from me, and large people, probably maybe let's say up to 30 or 40 of them with knives. These are people that we are farming, because where we went, we are like, it's a farming community. And after speaking to the guy, so this guy's group of them, they just blocked the road and came after us, shouting, just hitting. You know how mobs actually work, with their knife and all of this. Really, really, really crazy experience, I must tell you. And but thank God for his intervention of his angels, and I got out of that place, just barely few scratches and hits here and there, but thank God I wasn't seriously injured. And I'm going to talk about it in another video, not this very video, so that I don't take away the essence of this very video that I'm doing right now. But I'm going to talk about that attack that I had from the Angasipo in another video, and also why that actually happened, so you don't just speak this information and run with it. You need to understand what really happened in the moment we just left there and they decided to attack us. Despite being attacked, as a correct Ishopopo that I am, I decided to carry on with the investigation and to continue to find someone or somebody who have actually died and have come back physically, so we can talk to the person, or at least, at worst case scenario, find someone who is a custodian of this ritual and can probably demonstrate it and explain to us. Because of the incident that what really happened, I decided I wasn't able to actually find someone else that have died and physically come back, because that would require me sleeping in that community and going in the night to talk to the fellow and all of that. And I decided not to sleep in the community again. However, I did actually found someone, a man who actually claimed to be a custodian of this Tuput, and actually he claimed that he has been doing it for people, but mostly even for military personnel, especially these personnel that actually go into Sambisa to fight Boko Haram and all of that, that he has done for a couple of them. I mean, that is what he said. I mean, I'm not him, I'm not there. So I decided to talk with him and to go to his place and ask him actually to demonstrate it, so that I can actually see what it is and, how does it really work.
All right, just to prove the authenticity of this thing, I'm actually in the house of one of the native doctors who claims that he actually does and prepare this Tuput. So, which is why I'm here now to film it. Okay. So is he going to explain how it works? So apart from drinking this thing, so are there no incantation, nothing to be done? Is there any incantation? No, they will not cut your body, put something. There is no incantation, something they will say. eat it, that is all.
That's all.
Then if person die, you go appear.
We got here.
So no incantation, no say something.
No good.
You just say this in the work. Because for my own side, when they do all this kind of thing, they get incantation. They go say something, talk something. Release that spirit.
This is no work. Soldier the Nova carry go Meduguri again. Every year, every time they call them, Baba come do this one.
No person we do to put we die come back. Abi?
I know.
So it's not possible for me to see any of the person. It's possible make I see one person we do to put we die come back. Say this person
Now,
he die, he don't come back.
so now, people they go farm now.
Even the farm will no fit see them for farm.
You know go today, Abi?
Me?
Yeah. You
So-
say you go today.
They go today. So if I no go today, now I go see the person.
I go farm now.
You go just point, show me the person, or I go talk to the person. Which one?
You go talk. I go come like this. I show you the guy.
Okay.
Talk to them.
I go talk to the guy.
I go talk to the guy.
So the guy know say he don't die, come back.
I no talk lie now.
So the guy himself know say he don't die, come back. The person know.
The person.
Yeah.
You know now.
You know.
You know now.
So if person die, come back, he go know say die, come back.
Something they happen for Kano. Now they come here. And you don't know now.
All right.
Yeah, in Damaturu. Yesterday from Damaturu, they come.
From Damaturu Yobe.
Yobe.
Ah.
They work for Army.
They go work for army for soldier.
Damaturu.
Damaturu. Yesterday they from Damaturu they come back. Yesterday.
Okay.
People will come picking for us.
Okay. So now they walk where in they do be that.
The work they do for Damaturu for army soldier.
So they do them for soldiers and all of that. So that in case that so normally how the thing they work we say if your blood touch for ground.
Yes.
Once your blood touch for ground,
You don't
you go disappear.
disappear.
Come back.
Yeah.
So now you say the person no go die again now. You go live forever now. So now if Baba now old where one die, when you go pass the thing to you or to your son?
You go fit anybody.
Anybody.
I want to
from-
know when you go pass on to.
Even you die today. For my God.
Mm.
Now me catch am.
Then you go catch her.
Yeah.
But you sabi this thing now.
I don't sabi now.
Some sabi.
I don't sabi.
Okay.
But Baba, no give me my hand. Like
Okay.
this.
Yet.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This will give me a hand. Now I go take up.
Okay.
And go work for them.
Okay. So I have one more thing to ask you. So Baba na pure native doctor him be.
Negative doctor.
Him be negative doctor.
Negative doctor.
They call her native, no negative, native.
Native doctor.
You be native doctor.
Native doctor.
Okay, maybe positive one. Okay.
I don't think
Okay. So which other powerful charm Baba get in they do? Apart from this one, which other powerful charm you get?
that. Gurumpak bas
ane pare all say
bol sama trok ma.
ko ka ba buram lo ba ju ko ni le ya
Ka ba budu wa ba ma.
bu wa pa ma
You hear, ba?
na ba chin kan
Saying they do ulcer,
They kill also.
in the cure ulcer, typhoid, this partial stroke, in the do one. So na madness,
In the cure
no
madness.
math, reach the extent where you will sleep midway.
Baba the cure.
In the cure. If na new madness, ba, in the cure.
If you don't go far,
Yeah.
you know go fit cure that one.
Yes.
What about cancer? Baba the cure cancer. You know cancer?
I no cancer.
Baba fit cure cancer.
He do
I want to know the thing if he do so that people go begin call Baba. They go call him. He go come go do am for them. Now they make the answer
You
this
go do
question.
am. Cancer you go do am. Well.
You don't do am before. You don't do am for
I don't
anybody.
do am before.
So this thing na charm. No be say na only live. Some spiritual power there inside. Abi? Yes now. How you go be say it's only live you go chop. Now they go shoot you bullet, you no go die.
mi mu ro ma chak ma chi kuma kan kai mari
You hear, ba?
ka shi
Yes,
na
sir.
Na only different leaves.
Live. So Baba need they communicate with spirits. Need they communicate with any spirit.
Aboni jugwal
spirits.
timwa.
mu gol ma ada ju gol ma ba kara mini ba
Even for in dream, need they communicate with spirits.
Eh?
mi ya yi nu fa yi ni
Okay, say
Ni aba
in the communicate with them sometimes.
ama taparam
So sometimes we dey go bush,
Yeah.
go find the strong medicines.
Yeah.
They get medicine where they wash their pets with.
Uh-huh.
So you get some trees where even though you go bush, you know if you see them.
Okay.
But once if you wash your hand
Yeah.
and you take something will guide you, you go see them, commode them, come join.
Okay. So sometime about the washing face, say you go begin
Go
see.
enter bush.
So these are some things that are actually not on the internet, and but these are cultural beliefs and cultural practices that has been in existence for centuries. So I decided to just document to actually see how this processes really looks like and how these things work. I know that because of the kind of mindset that we have in Nigeria and also in Africa, people are always afraid to document something like this or even go close to it. People are afraid, they'll feel like if you do that, probably something will happen to you and all of that. But that is why I decided to just document to actually show these things do exist. If you want to go that path, is your choice. If you don't want to go that path, is your choice. So the essence of this video is educational purposes, so that you know that there's such a culture that have been in existence for centuries. The idea is not to encourage you or to motivate you to go do it. If you decide, that is your choice. People are doing it. Whether it works or it doesn't work is something that I cannot verify. However, they have said there is someone and there are people who have done it, died, and they have come back, and I can actually see those people and interview them. In fact, he also claimed that he also does it for military personnel who actually fight, Boko Haram and all of that, so that if they are killed, they actually can come back. So, I mean, that's his claim, and they're calling him and actually doing that. All right. So I decided to document this just to show that there's such a culture that actually exists.
The problem is that most of this culture is something that is not widely being accepted because of the strong influence of Christianity and other religion in Nigeria. All right. However, I believe that many of this culture has a lot of positive parts, and if only we have people from that community or people around Nigeria who will unapologetically decide to celebrate these cultures and promote it so that more people can get to see it and see how it can bring about positive impact and positive changes to our world that we live in today, that would be great. But the problem is that many of these things are kept secret. They don't talk about it, and some even have this belief that once it is made public or once it is made open and is not secret, it probably will not work. It will lose its efficacy and it will not work. But the biggest thing is that many of these things also are attributed to the devil, and so because of that, people don't want to talk about it or promote it, or even are very scared to even film it like I have just done. As I've traveled around Nigeria, I have actually seen a lot and lots of this similar concept of immortality around Nigeria. One of the popular one is the one that we documented about the Kali people of Yoruba land, southwestern part of Nigeria, where the people have this ritual that they do for a little child, and that ritual has the ability to preserve that child's life, and that child can live for a very long time, up to the point that, except that ritual is actually destroyed, that child will just continue to live and live and live and will not die at a very old age. So those people, they live very long, very old, and it is usually done for children. They call it abeku or something. I've forgotten abeku. So that means if a child if a mother had an incident where she gives birth to a child and the child dies more regularly, so they will do something like that ritual, so that child will stop dying and who can stay and live a very long time. This is not just unique to them. It's something that also is practiced largely in Igbo land, among the southeastern part of Nigeria. It's practiced a lot among Igbo people, because it's not the first time I'm hearing about this. I've also documented it, but I haven't documented the ones that is done in the Igbo land, but a lot of Igbos do this a lot. This concept of immortality is really interesting, and I wish that more research can be done about this. I've done a little bit of mine, but I wish more research can be done. Somebody will commission research and then get this thing done properly and documented. These things are very important, because it's only a matter of time when all of this would disappear. Like I said, because of the strong influence of Christianity, but also right now with the strong influence of technology and all of that, people and all that is happening in the world, people don't really care much about culture or care much about the past, and everything is attributed to witches and wizards and all of that. And I mean, which I always I'm not, in any way being ignorant of witches and wizards. They do exist, but the Bible says that we are seated with Christ in heavenly places, far above principalities and powers. So if you are a Christian, you should know who you are and act appropriately. So this is also why we film most of these things that we film without fear or worry, because we know that we have been given power to tread upon serpents and scorpions, and they shall by no means hurt us. Yes, so this is not bragging, but just to say that it is important we document these cultural practices, beliefs, rituals, things that have happened, all right, for history, for learning and all of that, and investigate them, and not necessarily to always attribute everything to mean coming from the devil, and so should just be totally discarded. Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the very next one.